What we find is that physical activity really starts dropping off at the middle school age, especially for girls. So we intervene, we provide sports equipment and physical activity programming so that it can encourage them to be more physically active. And the idea is to get them to be active 60 minutes per day, nearly every day of the week. We've been advertising throughout the school districts in different ways to get kids involved in the program. So once their parents enroll them online, we reach out to them to set up an enrollment visit. And so we would do an enrollment visits either at the park or outside of the youth's home. And from there, we set them up with a Garmin. They complete surveys. We measure their height and weight and do what's called the Play Basic test. They throw a ball, walk backwards, kick a ball, run, and we can assess their physical literacy and how well that they can complete some basic physical activity tasks. Our research assistants are super important to our research. They help us complete all the enrollment visits. Our goal is to enroll about 150 youth into our program. So this takes a lot of man-hour. Our research assistants are helping a lot with that process. So we had Garmin's on several kids in the spring whenever we were starting this program last year. So we had about 4 weeks of data prior to the schools going virtual and then that data after the fact. And what we saw is that physical activity dropped by about half per week through that time. So we saw that kids were sitting a lot more and being less active when they went to virtual learning. A lot of habits start when we're kids. It's easier to be active as kids, but we do start to see that decline in physical activity at an early age already at 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. So if we can intervene and help kids develop healthy habits at that point in life, we're setting them up for a much healthier future. We do see that if kids are overweight or obese as youth, they tend to be overweight as adults. So really targeting this time point in their life is a strategy that hopefully will produce better health outcomes for the rest of their life.